All right, good morning. So Microsoft wants you to use Linux, or at least try it. Okay, well, let's take a look here and see what they say. So this is from the learn.microsoft.com website. 4 steps. Step number 1, choose a method to install Linux. Now they recommend the Windows Subsystem for Linux, or WSL. To be completely fair, I have never used this. If you guys have, let me know how this works. All right, step number 2 is choose a Linux distribution. All right, there are different versions of Linux. Now it says here there are 600 active Linux distributions. That is true. Of course, that includes Ubuntu, Debian, OpenSUSE, Fedora, and the list goes on and on. Required user experience, Linux user experience. If you're new to Linux, you may want to start with Ubuntu. Nah, absolutely not. The last time I tried installing Ubuntu, I had no sound, and the audio driver said, the audio driver said dummy output. Well, thank you, Ubuntu. You too. That's a true story, by the way. I even tried reinstalling Ubuntu and had no sound, so I pretty much gave up on it. System requirements. They mentioned lightweight. Yeah, I would. If you want to go with something lightweight, definitely number 1 choice should be Chrome OS Flex. From there, you can try Linux, the Mate version, Ubuntu Mate, and Zorin has a very nice XFCE version. All right, let's see. Let's go to step number 3. All right, so install Linux again using the WSL Windows Subsystem. This looks like the command here is open the prompt, run as administrator, and the command prompt is WSL. Looks like a space dash dash install. Looks like this installs Ubuntu by default. Again, I would not make Ubuntu my first choice if you are installing Linux for the first time. All right, so after installing Linux, get familiar with the system, especially with the preferred package manager. It says here, for example, Ubuntu uses APT, or the Advanced Packaging Tool. They have some commands here, sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade if you are using the Ubuntu-based system, which is perfectly fine. I wanted to mention something here. They mention here 24 popular Linux distributions, such as Ubuntu, CentOS, Debian, and so on, and that's fine. But look, if you are new to all this, your number 1 choice by far should be Chrome OS Flex. I tested this, running this on 4 different machines. Okay, 4 different machines. 2 machines were Chrome OS Flex, which is free to try, and Chrome OS on the 2 Chromebooks I have. The amount of bugs, 0. Nothing. Everything works the way it should. And I've been using Linux since 2006, and this is the only time this has ever happened. So if you're going to try Linux, you should. I suppose if you already have Windows and you're happy with it, you can try this on the Windows Subsystem, WSL. But the best way to try Linux is to install it on what's called bare metal, a separate machine. They mentioned VirtualBox here. Here it is, bare metal Linux. Yeah, create a USB bootable stick, install it on a separate machine, Chrome OS Flex first if you don't want to deal with bugs, and then move on from there. So what do you guys think about all this? Microsoft wants you to try Linux. Why not?